Hey everybody, Logic Bomb 82 here from the Mature Minded Gamers. Today we're going to check out Sunless Skies. It's currently in early access. It's $24.99. Pretty excited to check it out. And today we have a special guest.
Sophia!
My daughter's here to play with us today. So we're going to jump right in and see what this game has to offer.
Okay.
Alright, so we're starting a new campaign, and we can do a legacy campaign, where if you die,
You die.
you can only continue with a new captain, or if you die, you can reload and continue with a new captain. We're going to do the Merciful since it's our first time playing.
If you hear that noise, it's from my sister. She's watching YouTube.
It's a little loud.
Yeah. It's weird to listen to.
Log from Majesty's locomotive, the Orphan.
I can't even read fancy.
It's not Orphan, is it? Maybe that is Orphan. Doesn't look right though. March 14th, 1905. Oh man, we missed the rest of it. Alright. So this is our little ship here, I know that much. You have returned to the Reach, an untamed sunless span of the heavens. London's new frontier. Celestial Garden run wild.
So are you in there?
Yep, this is our steamship.
You drive it?
Mm-hmm. Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was to what? I can't even say that word. I don't know. Your locomotive is crippled and Captain Whitlock badly wounded. As first officer of the crew looks to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the... We're just going to say Orphan. That's not how you say it, but there safely. Maybe it is.
Those are other
Oh, okay, we got some stuff to scavenge here, so we're going to hit R and scavenge it. Much to the relief of your stokers, you find barrels of fuel among the ditches.
You don't even understand any of these words, Dad.
They're using big words, you're right. Oh, wrecked drifts here. Less fortunate even than you. We should scavenge her for repairs. The crewmen suggest. Okay, the wreckage of the Ozymandias. The wreck hangs in the sky, pocketed with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas, lined with the felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence him. Now is not the time. Leap across to the wreck. The gaps between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless phantoms of heaven gape beneath it. You jump, your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. The air of heaven is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running boards of the Ozymandias and your leather gloves hands fumble for a hold. One of the companions throws you a line and you lash the two engines together. Only then do you realize, only then do the rest of the boarding parties follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold unlit. I can't read this writing very well. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles with wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow, paneled passages. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. A bulkhead has mangled inward by a well-aimed barrage. Okay? So do we want to clear the obstacle away or lead your party for a more precarious path?
I don't know, but if Dad has some troubles with the words, can you tell us what they are?
I'm trying with them. Okay, I think so. It looks like one is a strength roll, and the other one is kind of looks like a sneak roll.
Sneak roll.
Oh, it tells you your chances here. So we have a 75% chance on that one, and a 75% chance on that one. I think since we're here, let's just try to clear the obstacle. Oh, we failed. A memory. As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer beneath a triangle of plating and pipework. The captain was first on the scene, you were second. Together you pried the wreckage upward enough for you to crawl underneath, while the captain braced the bar against her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields suddenly. The crew member cries out as a jagged edge bites him. You order him to taken back to the orphan, while the rest of you press on. The way is clear. You've lost a crewman.
So what happened?
One of our crewmen got hurt. All right,
We
so we're gonna
should
search
push
through
the other one.
Nah, they have 75% chance on both of them. We just had a bad roll. It's like when you roll the dice, you know.
I was playing a board game.
Oh, they use a lot of the same mechanics, like chance and stuff. Okay. Renewed. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. Oh, ho, 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 oh, ho, cries one of your party, prying the lid off of a long crate. It holds a cannon, still nestled in a straw. Another crew pulls a battered birdcage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your find. Cool.
Is one person watching it?
I'm making a video. I'm not recording. I'm recording. I'm not streaming.
But
Okay,
wait,
so
so when you're
those
done, will
Mandras-
other people see it?
Yeah, when I edit it and post it.
Oh.
The Osmandrus emits a long, juddering creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you've retrieved repairs and supplies, and discovered some useful equipment. A gun that could be mounted on your locomotive. And an educated bat. Oh, we found a bat. I thought it was a bird. So we can mount the cannon, we can liberate the bird, or we can just return. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think the cannon is the correct choice. We want a cannon, not a bat.
Wait.
Alright. Oh, we can try to do another one.
I'm gonna go fix my nose and then come back.
Okay.
See ya.
Well, I think we're gonna grab the bird. Or the bat, I mean. Man, do I want to keep pressing on? Or do I just want to return safe? I feel like it's a trap, but we're going to press on one time.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
49% chance, 49% chance.
Fire? Why is there fire?
49% chance. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think we just return back.
Wait.
We'll take what we got. Alright. Whoa. That was our cannon, I believe. Captain's condition is worsening.
So,
Summoned by Captain Whitlock, the walls of the captain's chambers are lined with hodgepodge of curious. From across the sky, a chuck of black permafrost from Old Tom's Well, a knot of fossiled hibern fungus, 2 spines from a scorn fluke mounted on the wall, crossed like swords. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acid smoke pour from her lungs.
now I fixed my nose.
You blow your nose? Oh, you put some of that in there? Her mouth is blistered from blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The orphan will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burnt meat breath. But promise, she breaks off to a scream, a word in a language that is not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her request, little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. So we can promise her that we'll obey her last command. We can make no promises to her. We can pull away. Or we can demand to know why she took the orphan to Blue Kingdom.
I don't know. I don't know all these answers. I don't know which one to pick.
I kind of want to know. Let's try that. She laughs, a sound like wood snapping on the fire. Ash sprays from her mouth. It was worth it, she swears. Her voice is suddenly firm, her eyes hard and bright. Then she sinks back into a scorched pillow in a twisting, frantic fever.
Wait, what
The
happened?
walls of the captain's cabin are lined with hodgepodge. Oh, there we go. Nothing. I don't know if that was the right choice or not. We'll see. Uh-oh. No ship here.
It's way out.
I don't know if it's a marauder. I don't think it's probably good. Direct hit. Now it's not good. We're battling. Blow 'em up.
I don't want to go that way. Like that.
Got some loot. Raid the remains, strip it for repairs. Oh, we only have one choice here. Oh, because we blew it up. Oh, there's been cross foreman. I guess where we're supposedly supposed to go. Where do we dock here? Huh. Isn't that where we're supposed to go? Maybe we need to come from the top? Oh, there's something. Hold on. Might be an entrance right there, what do you think? Nope. Let's keep it in the walls. I wonder how we interact with this stuff.
Right now, this is I'm gonna get out of this video real quick.
You leaving?
Maybe. Depends.
Visit the bridge.
Hi, Cloud Bridge. I'm leaving. Oh, can I sweep? Can I sweep the? Yeah, can I sweep the dining room and the kitchen and the hallway so
Yeah.
I can get in there?
Yeah, you sure can.
Tell them about the iPad color too.
Oh, I don't think they need to know that. Whoa. We'll strip that one. Ah, here we go. This looks like this could be a dock. I'm gonna go with the green thing is where I want to go. There we go. Arrival at New Winchester. You coast into the bustle and din and soot and the steam of Wolvesary Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way, weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the siding than a Brusquez station master bustles over. He requests to come aboard. I must speak with you, Captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger, the usual formalities. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The orphan itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlock has passed. Oh, he says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad. He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. At last, even amidst tragedy of the cogs of bureaucrat woman. Like with a big sweeper? I think it's too heavy for you to move, isn't it?
Not.
Alright, if you can, you go for it. I don't know where I was now. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority requires their answer from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen. It'll be relatively painless. Alright. Spectacles. I can't talk today. I can't read today. I apologize to everybody. Alright, create your captain. Ah, here we go. Today, London lies between the stars. Her empty empire unfolds across the heavens. But 10 years ago, before the Northern Gate was opened, before the enduring Empress led her people into the skies, it lay in a vast cavern far beneath the earth. Deep, dark, marvelous. Who were you then? Alright. Street urchin. You begin with high bells, the skill of evading and deceiving. A soldier. You will begin with high iron, the skill of confronting and overcoming. A poet. You will begin with high heart, the skill of convincing and enduring. An academic. You begin with high mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducing. Priest. You will begin with high heart. Obviously, we know what that is. A zealot. You will begin with high iron. A ministry auditor. You begin with high mirrors. Revolutionary. You begin with high bells. Alright, we have quite a few choices. I feel like soldier is my best bet. We're gonna pick something else here. But how exactly do we serve? Ooh, I'll be an engineer. What does winning mean to you? Wealth or fame? Fame. Oh man, that's an awesome hat right there. We're gonna rock that for sure. All the rest of it looks fine. Term of address: secretary, attendant, nurse, madam, sir, citizen, captain. My lord, I like that. My lord Logic Bomb. With the capital O, because why not? Alright, I think we're ready. Reading of the will. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple, memorable service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis train, bound for the serene mausoleum. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. Methodological notary is read and is reading the will. Gosh. Her captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. In a final condicil, the notary announces Captain Whitlock confirmed that possession of the orphan was to be passed to its first officer. He peers at you with dry gray eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the orphan's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that at the time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London. He hands you the address card and deposits it there along with this. He slides a stiff envelope towards you. It contains a key. She gave no explanation. And that's it. You're captain now. The orphan is yours. Alright. Oh, now we have options in the city. That's cool. Explore the city, recruit, repair, hire crew. Alright. Now we did lose some crews, so I think we're going to try to hire them. So we got max crew. Let's try to go ahead and repair. I'm not sure of my ship's condition right now. Learn about trading. Respond to a distress call. Visit the Promise of Days. Inquire about the Winchester War. So do I want to trade, or do I want probably a fighting? Let's do the distress call. A retiring filmmaker. You've been asked to bring a filmmaker back to New Winchester from Hybris. Alright, sounds good. Let's see how we get out of here. Oh, just as easy as hitting escape apparently. Whoa! Well, I didn't hit anything with that missile. This is part of this looks like it's something different. Victory Hall. Oh, I gotta click on that. There we go. I only have one action to look around. Okay. Nothing really to do here right now, which is fine. What's interesting is there's no map that I can tell. What's this? So I don't even know which direction I need to go to get my quest here. Long Knuckle Pass. A lot of open space here. I'm getting worried I'm gonna run out of supplies. Ooh. I think I gotta fight these guys 'cause I need their supplies. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm gonna run out of fuel now. My half rations seem to fill that gap, but fuel's almost empty. We're gonna find out what happens when you're out of fuel real quick. Nope. I think I went to my reserves. Homestead. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardship of solitude. They will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. Oh, okay. Mine. Okay. Requires mining. What the hell we have? Bummer. Looks like I was going to eat up double fuel. So we're not going to go that way. It might be just another mine, but we're going to check it out. Not good. Oh, if I can miss that. Oh no. Oh. Oh no, another one. Yeah, turn it down. Alright, so these choices do not look good. 20% chance. However, that much of a choice though. We're in a fight to live here. And they're worried about food. You see food? No food. Smoked. I need food. Why does none of these people have food? I think I just encouraged some cannibalization there. Oh. Where do I dock? Dock there. Spaceship dock right there. Oh, dirty bird. Okay, there's your options. See what the last autosave even was. Oh man, back at Victory Hall, that was a while back. You know what? It's a good chance that it'll resupply before we leave. Since there's apparently nowhere else to get food. Oh, this was... Okay, never mind. This was the place that I couldn't buy food. So I can buy 120 worth. And then 150. I do have things to sell, so that's nice. I suppose I want to sell all those. I don't know how many of these I have. 2? 3? Oh, I don't have any of these. How does it tell you which ones you actually have? Oh, probably up here. Supplies and fuel. That makes sense. Alright. Fight, bro. So I understand the thing now. For supplies and fuel, the number underneath of them, once you use that whole bar, it just uses one of the supplies up. So the fuel or the stock here should go down to 3. There we go. It makes more sense now. Background in this game is really beautiful. Let's see if this red thing up here is anything. Doesn't look like it. So we can go down farther. Let's check it out. Here's something, maybe. Or maybe not. Back the other way. Well, that wasn't solid. Oh, there's something. Station. Interesting. We'll just take one here and another. So I don't think it hurts anything. Could be tour guide. I don't have any money, unfortunately. I must have parked. Cool, I found a new spot though. Oh, here's some wreckage. Storm that was brewing. Current part of it all. Some different type of wreckage here. Let's see what gives. I think that's pretty good for the first intro video. Again, this game is called Sunless Skies. It's a roguelike, a little bit of mix of probably faster than light and I don't know what else I would call it. It definitely has some vibes, but being a roguelike, it's kind of hard not to. It's got a lot of things that we haven't even looked at yet so far. So you can have higher officers. There's quests you can do that we haven't really done too much. We picked a couple up, we haven't done them. So there's a lot to this game. I'm anxious to check some more out, and I'll probably definitely be doing another video. But I wanted to do a quick look video to give everybody an idea of what the game is kind of about. So thanks for watching. Please do me a favor, hit that follow and like button, and have a great evening.